Hey guys, welcome back to a new video here. Give me one moment as I am just setting up everything. That looks a little bit better quality, at least on my screen, especially for me to see what I'm doing. I'm recording through my capture card again, so I'm tweaking the settings because it's all new on this computer, remember, so I don't have my old settings. So I know, like, the first time I had it for Fair and Cleopatra, or whatever the other game was great, but, then the last time and Spider-Man, they weren't perfect, and even then I think they're not perfect, but I think I got it close. So hopefully this will turn out good. Even if there's an HD option for you to watch this, do know that this isn't Super Nintendo game. This is the download from the Wii online store, which is fine. So it might be a little bit crisper quality than the one I have, and it might be slightly different than the version I had for the Super Nintendo, and that I do still have. But unfortunately, I don't have that with me at the moment to play. So I have this. I had this on the eStore already because I got it from the Club Nintendo or what at one point. So this is going to be a Let's Play. This is going to be 100% Let's Play because I know this game like the back of my hand. I know everything about it. I know all the cheats. I know all the secrets. And I've been wanting to play this game, so I figured if I'm going to play the game, why not let me let me play it for you guys. As you know, I don't necessarily when I watch somebody do a Let's Play, I watch it because I want to know everything about the game because I've already played the game and I've just about beaten the game for myself and I want to watch somebody else play it, or it's a really old game that I want to see somebody play. Again, just for nostalgic purposes to watch somebody play it because I don't actually want to play it myself. Or it's a brand new game that's either... I don't usually watch it for brand new games that are going to come out that I might want to play because I don't want to spoil it, but a game that may have come out recently and I had never heard of it and somebody plays it and then I want to go and buy it. So I'll watch a Let's Play or I'll watch part of it. So for the most part, it really bothers me when people do Let's Plays that don't do everything 100% complete. And most of the stuff that I Let's Play, whether it's Minecraft or these other games, I try my best to do 100% on them, but something like SimCity and Minecraft, it's really hard to do that. But if you've got something like Fair and Cleopatra and stuff, I can kind of 100% let's play the game, like literally play the game through totally. Now, to get me to finish these very, very long games that I keep signing myself up for, like Fair and Cleopatra, or very, very difficult games like Spider-Man 2, it gets hard for me to do that. This game will allow me to hopefully finish it and 100% it, and it all be sweet and merry and cool. So the way... Okay, so yeah, there's that. So most of the games I'd Let's Play aren't for actually completing them 100%, so if I do... This one, I do want you to actually do that on. So if I do miss something, please let me know through my Twitter or comment below or whatnot. Please let me know that I missed it. For the most part, I'm going to explain things as I go along. Unless something gets crazy, I think the most part, this is going to be one episode per level, and if I really start to struggle, they'll be editing out of it, and I will be struggling at times because I have to use the GameCube controller because I didn't like the classic controller, which means that the buttons are very strange, and I wish they had... Club Nintendo of Japan sent out something that plugs in the back of the Wii Remote, and it was an NES controller that plugged into the back of it. Now, the way it was on the NES controller was I could press my thumb on the run button at all times and then roll my finger over to hit the jump button. On this one, Y and X are the run buttons, and then B is the normal jump when A is like the spinny jump. So I'm really bad at hitting the spinny jump because I was playing it a little bit, as you can see. The spinny jump, I keep hitting that instead, which I'll talk about that more in a second. And then the Y and X buttons, it's really hard because I can't hit that from my thumb over, so I actually have to like hold my finger on like a weird Xbox controller, which is just horrendous to me to have to do that. But that's beside the point. This will be a one-player game with myself here on Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo that came out in 1991 in America. We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome. This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Love that sentence structure. And it's funny, this is like the second or third Mario game ever, and they're already talking about it. It's at it again. Let's see, I had the Super Mario Awesome Combo Pack that was for the Super Nintendo that has Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, and the Lost Levels on it, and then I had Super Mario World, and between that, my childhood was just Mario, and it was awesome to be able to play all those. And I had those up until, I think, the GameCube or the Wii really came out, which was kind of funny, because that was, you know, I was really behind on video games up until recently. So this is Yoshi's house. You see I have the A button here on the GameCube controller that does that weird jump, but this is the jump I want to do most of the time, which is B, and then Y or X is to run back and forth. So as you can see, we are in Yoshi's house. These are little fruits that grow up here, and these are going to be important at some point. That I'll talk more about that when we get there. And then these little things right here, these are information points. And I don't need to hit them because I actually know, but I'm going to hit them for you guys because it's a Let's Play and I'm OCD and I want to be able to play these things all the way through. So it says, hello, sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi, oh, look at that paw print. Okay, run off the side, that's Yoshi's house. This is the beginning of the world. You can see there's two paths we're going to take. Because I've played the game before, I'm going to take the left path because this is important to do right off the bat. And this is technically the first level, so it wants you to do this. Yoshi's Island 1. And as you can see, this is going to have 4 levels before we go to the castle. Really quickly, you'll see that there's the yellow dots, which are levels, and then the red dots, which are different levels. Yellow dots, they just have one exit. You play the level and that's it. If it's got a red dot, it means that there's a secret special exit that you use. You got to find the key and then find the lock. And when you put the key in the lock, it ends the level and you get a secret level and it's a secret path where it unlocks something. And I'll show what that is like. Probably not this episode, but it'll be the episode for the second part of the world. On top of that, there is the castles like you see there. Over at the top right hand corner, those are the boss castles, and there's different worlds, and I think there's 7 or 8 worlds. I think there's 8, or this 8th one is Bowser. There might be only 7 castles, but those are the big castles that when you beat those big castles, you technically beat the whole world. There's also ghost houses, and then there's also extra castles that you just have to like play through to beat. Anytime you beat any of the castles or ghost houses, those are the only times you can save. Now there's something called switches, and you can also save when you hit one of those, and there's only 4 of them over the map, and we'll see one of those very shortly here in a moment. And you can save after that, so it doesn't save anywhere else, and if you do a game over before you beat a castle or a ghost house or a switch, then you have to go back to your last save point, which means maybe not having to undo all the levels in the world. Now you can go back and there is a way to replay castles by holding start and select, I believe, on the NES. There's no start and select on the GameCube controller, so I don't know how to do that. But I know there's a way to go replay castles if you want to, and it's really easy to go replay ghost houses. You just press A on them. And so you can technically save like anytime you want as long as you beat the world. Alright, so that should be a pretty brief explanation of the way the overworld looks. There is a button I can press. Okay, we're gonna go and get started. I don't want to show off the overworld. Ugh, trying to kill me right off the bat. How cruel, Nintendo. So here we go. Here's the overworld. That Yoshi coin. Ooh, giant Bill Blaster. Those Yoshi. Okay, I died. I'm getting used to the controls. I'm sorry. I really don't suck this much. I can play this game through in like less than an hour. I've done it before. As you can see, there's Yoshi coins here, and once you get, I believe there is 5 on each level. Once you get 5, you get extra life. So those are a pain because you have to hit them twice, and they're weird dinosaurs that have never been in the Mario games since. So there's that. And I am playing with the joystick, which is very weird for this game because you should be playing with the control pad. And I could, but it's just very awkward to hold the control pad. I'd rather play with the joystick at this point. So you may see me switch controls like randomly like halfway through the series. So if I do that, or like, actually I kind of like this joystick. I was kind of ignoring the joystick. Okay, yeah, that's not a good idea to play with that. Okay, so as you can see up above, like, whoop, right there. This is a unique Mario game because I can hold a second item. So if I got an extra mushroom, I can hit it there, and by pressing not start and select, but Z, I can have it drop down, so if I like die or something. And then see these blocks down below me? These are very special blocks, also special to this game. You see this normal jump, and then there's the twirly jump, because they messed the buttons up on this, and it's really annoying that they did that. If you are Big Mario or Big Luigi, then you can hit those by doing the spinning jump, and you'll actually break them. And you'll see those later on in other levels. So we've got ourselves a little secret here. And if you're small Mario, you will not be able to destroy those. And if you hit them from underneath, they do this little flippy thing where they become like invisible for a second. Woo! Alright, another part of the game. Halfway points. A very interesting goal post that they didn't have in any other games. But you hit those, if you're small Mario or Luigi, it makes you big, and it saves your points. If I were to die right now, I would respawn right there at the halfway point. So I don't think I missed any of these, but we're going to go ahead and get this one. Point of advice. You can hold an extra item in the box at the top of the screen. To use it, press a select button, which in this case I believe is Z. So Z is the select button in this case. And now you already heard me explain that, so there's that. There's no point for me to even kill them. I don't even know why I'm killing them. Just keep running. Slide, please. Duck! This is a pretty challenging level for a first Mario game, I will say that. To pick up a shell, use the X and Y button. To throw a shell upwards, look up and then let go of the button. So we're going to use, I'm going to hold the X and Y button, which is also the run button. And then I'm going to look up and I'm going to let go of the button. And as you can see, it hit it. Got that one midair. The only thing with the joystick is I duck really easily. And I'm running out of time. Yes, each level is timed, and I'm lollygagging because I'm talking too much. Alright, here's Fire Mario. I'm sure you guys all understand all this stuff. I shouldn't have to explain all this. Okay, then there's these weird sport guys, which are very unique to this game, which I'll talk more about those in a second. Let me just beat this level. Okay, so here's the large bar. See these little star numbers? Depending on the height of that bar in between, I could just walk through the little level thing, and it would beat the level. But if you hit that little bar, you get those little star points. And once you get 100 star points, you get to play a minigame, which hopefully at some point you can do, although every time you save and quit, you lose track of your star points. You have to start over, so I'd have to do it all within one world. But I'll try my best to hit those. There's also those little sport guys. There's football guys and baseball. I don't know if there's any others, but those are really strange that they have those in the game, and they're a pain to fight, and they can get really challenging at times. But here we go. We're at the Yellow Switch Palace. There's 4 Switch Palaces in the game. There was yellow, red, green, and blue, and they all do something different. You'll see what they do in a second, but we're going to go ahead and play it. Usually they're a fun little game level of sorts, so we'll go ahead and do that. It's got like really fun music. So in this case, I'm just going to run and collect coins. As many coins as we can. Again, 100 of these coins is equal an extra life. So there's that. Alright, look away if you don't like swirly eye things, because this will trip you out. Ooh, look at the zigzag lines. Alright, here's the switch. You hit the switch. Boom! Switch Palace. The power of a switch you have pushed will turn those outlined dotted yellow things into exclamation point filled yellow blocks. Your progress will also be saved. If you saw after the halfway point on that one level, there we go, it spreads them throughout the world. If you saw on that one level there was, continue and save. If you saw that one level, there's a little dotted lined outlined thing right after the halfway save point. I didn't mention anything about it. That's now a solid block. The yellow switches, usually what the switches do is they make certain levels much easier to beat. And then in this case, if you also are able to hit a yellow switch from underneath, it'll be able to pop out a mushroom. So we're going to go ahead and play through the next level. Hopefully I can get through these last couple levels in the next 5 or 10 minutes before this episode gets really long. Oh, I needed to get that because that's an extra life. But we won't worry about it. I have a mushroom extra already. It's no big deal. Alright, here we go. There we go. There is Yoshi. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. Okay, so we're riding a Yoshi. Boop. Same button. I can latch him out and grab enemies. Jump. Okay, don't do that jump. I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. Terrible controls I'm getting used to. To do a spin jump, press the A button. A Super Mario spin jump can break some of the blocks and defeat some of the tougher enemies, and also get you off of Yoshi. So there we go. You can eat these fruits, and I'll talk about those in a second, but this. Yeah, I just breathed fire. And then this one. Ugh. As you can see, each different colored shell has a special purpose that when ingested by a Yoshi will do. Oh geez, no! Back here! Okay. So every time you... Okay, so I know the green ones just shoot them out like shells. The red ones do feathers or fireballs. The blue ones let you fly temporarily, and I don't remember what the yellow ones do. We'll see them all as we go along. This gate marks the middle of this area. By cutting the tape here, you can continue from close to this point, which is correct, which is what we've done. Okay, and then the fruits, there's different kinds of fruits. There's the green ones. Okay, and if you're already on Yoshi and you hit a Yoshi shell, you'll get it. There's the green ones, which I don't remember what they do. There's the pale ones that when you eat them, like, really quickly, when you eat, like, one of those, it gives you, like, something, like, right away. And then the red ones, after you eat a whole bunch of them, it'll do something. He'll give you, like, an extra life or hatch an egg or something. I'm actually going to run up here. Whoops. Because I want to see what's up this beanstalk. And it's a Yoshi coin, which is good because these are extra lives. So I'm actually going to try and collect them all. Yep, there we go. One up. And here you go. There's that yellow switch we hit. And then this also makes it easier because, like, I couldn't, like, die there. Alright, you can see we got a certain amount of the red ones, and it gave us a mushroom. So it'll just give you something. We'll hatch an egg. And then the pale one here is a little bit more special. I think it might actually, maybe it just counts as, like, extra of these. We'll see. We'll see. One of the things that's interesting to do is you can, like, grab them out of the tube. No, I'm not even going to try. Okay, I need to go. End of the level, ready, and... Oh, and I missed it. It's really hard to hit those things. I'm not going to get the points this episode go around because I'm talking too much, and I want to get through this before it gets too crazy. All right. There we go. You can keep Yoshi with you from level to level until you lose him permanently. When you get hit with him, as you can see, you hop off and you can catch him again, but he will run right off cliffs if that happens. You cannot take him in castles or ghost houses. That is worth noting. You lose him if you go to those. We'll see that because I might actually be carrying him to the end. The big coins are dragon coins. If you pick up 5 of those in an area, you get an extra Mario life. As you saw, right is just in case we fall, which we very well might, so I won't go there. But here we go. This is a very fun level. Whee! Oh! As you can see, the yellow switch comes in handy, because if you fall there, you'll die, but those are little safety things. And then, of course, you've got these you can route around, and depending on where you place yourself, you'll keep going or not, which is kind of fun to do. Another Yoshi. We have one already. I don't know how Nintendo's going to be with copyright on this and they'll let me play this, so I might have this, if the volume in the background has been super quiet of the music, or it's off completely, it's because Nintendo does not like me playing this game. Which is I'm getting really done with Nintendo. But that would be why. Hopefully I can leave it normal because it's an older game. But no guarantees. And because I'm talking a lot this time. Sometimes when I have times where I don't talk and it's just music for like a minute or two, that can be a problem. Alright, when you stomp on an enemy, you can jump high if you hold the jump button. Use up on the control pad to jump high in the shallow water. Okay, red ones will follow their track. See that? I hit him and I jumped up really high. Which is good. But I actually want to take Yoshi with me. Okay, those aren't going to give me anything. I noticed my character slides a little bit. I think that's because the joystick, when it goes to the right, it goes back to the middle, so there's that extra half a second, where if I'm holding the run button, my character will actually be moving just a little bit. Ooh! See, this is very hard for, like, the first level in the world. Even though there is yellow switch underneath of me, it's still very challenging, I think. And if, oh, okay, we'll learn about that. It'll probably tell us in a second, but I can't adjust the camera. And you will probably see me do this at times when I don't know if I'm jumping in the right place. Okay, these star things, there's something you need to do at the level. I don't know what it is. I've never figured them out, but randomly they'll give you extra lives. That time it just gave me a coin. So I know there's something you do in the level if you time it right or get a coin or do something that would be the case. Okay, so here we are to the finish. Just a quick thing. If you see this arrow, it means you're going really close to the finish. That's like the finishing arrow. There we go. And points are determined by how much time is left and then how many bonuses you get there. So because I'm taking a long time, we're not getting a lot of points. Alright, here's our first water level. Some of them are little ponds like this. Some of you will actually be in the water. We'll go ahead and play this. hopefully we can do this really quickly. I'm actually just going to breeze through this. I have all this stuff already. I'm just going to keep hopping through. Don't fall in the water. The water's moving current. You can swim. I'll talk more about this isn't really a swimming level. Like, if I fall in that water, I can swim. But not in the same way. Okay, Infinity Star, I think you all know what that does. You can see the frame rates just drop whenever this game does that. You saw the frame rates drop. That was actually the game, not my recording device. I always remember it doing that. And even then, you can still see it doing stuff. And there we go, to the finish. Very short level, actually. Like I said, I can swim in the water, but that's about it. So you get bonus stars if you cut the tape at the end of each area. If you collect 100 bonus stars, you can play a fun game. I already stated that. We'll just jump in right there at 25. I won't get it because we only got one more left. That doesn't have the bars. It's actually a castle. Okay. There's actually swimming levels where the whole level is underwater and you don't have air or anything. I'm talking as if nobody's ever played a Mario game before, but I'm pretty sure you all know. Okay, so here's the first castle. It's Iggy. A lot of these different... Because it used to be just Bowser every time, or just Koopa. They brought a lot of these back. You can see you can't bring Yoshi inside, so I got to go in by myself. Open the door, I shall enter. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, press up on the control pad while jumping, and you can cling to the fence to go in the door at the end of this area. Use up also. So to go indoors and to climb. The fences are always kind of cool. You can see, you can step on their heads just like you can normally. And if they're behind you, whoops, by pressing A. Wait, no, I'm sorry. By pressing the grab button, you can punch. Which I will. I'm going to hit this. I don't remember what it does. Don't hit me. There we go. I don't remember what that does. What did that do? Okay, these grates are kind of cool. If you punch them, you can get on the other side of the fence. It's kind of bringing a little 3D into the world. I guess it was making it easy to jump. Yeah, I'm not the best at that. We'll go ahead and... Oh, jeez. Wrong button. Sorry. We'll punch ourselves across. One of Yoshi's friends is trapped in the castle by Koopa. To defeat him, push him into the pool of lava. Press up to go through doors. Oh, no, don't fall for that trick of rushing. These giant things that stomp down on your face. I already know how to work this, so just watch. I know you gotta stay down here. It's the only way to make this one. And this one you gotta run as well. Woo! Took off my hat. One of these stupid things again. Run across. Oh, just made it again. Alright, here we go for the first boss. Also, there's no, like, big Mario either. Dang it. Oh, I stepped on his face. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, it can become a bit of pain. We start from the halfway point, so we'll jump right in again. You can see there's no big Mario. You go straight from Feathered Guy down. There's nothing in between, which is really unfortunate. So hopefully I can at least get a mushroom here. Controls are bad. I'm sorry. I am getting used to them. You'll see me stumble a bit, but hopefully by the end I'll be able to master them because they're very different than what I'm used to. See, he only goes in the direction that it's tilted, which is very unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I slid into his face again. I was sliding when it's just tilted. Oh my gosh, the frustration begins already on the first freaking boss. Ugh. Probably cut this. I'm going to cut this run out. I'll just cut it to the end. Maybe not. Oh gosh, that was close. Almost got patience. Patience in Mario games will do you very well. I just wish I had one more hit, like an extra one. You can always go back and replay a level and then take out whatever there is. Okay, this time I'm going to wait until it tilts that way and not step on him. There we go, got him. Whew. Now, you can die in that last one. Like, if I would have walked into the lava right then and there, I would have died, and if I would have slid down, that's why I was walking around. But there we go, we beat him. So, huzzah! That would be the first boss over. Fortunately, it took me that many times for the first boss, but thank you. Bomb. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land, and we'll see these eggs later. There's a bonus at the end, and we'll see those eggs much later. But we're now on to Donut Land, from Yoshi's Island to Donut Land. Alright, continue and save. Here we are in Donut Plains 1. You can see the level I'm on is red. So there's two exits, at least two exits to this level. The second exit is not accessible at this point. I have to get the green switch first, but I will play through it normally. Although that'll be next episode. The next episode will be World 2. World 2 might be split into two, because it'll probably be, I'll probably play it through to the castle, and then I'll go back and get all the secrets. Or maybe I'll just do like half it, because there's a whole bunch of levels actually. So you can see that ghost out. That's all secret. Those pipes over there, those are all secret pipes. So there's that. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed this, and there'll be more to come later on in the week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.